Hello everybody! Welcome to a very special video because this video is the video celebrating my channel hitting 5,000 subscribers, which is awesome. 5,000 of you guys liking my videos enough to hit the subscribe button. Thank you all super very much. Couldn't be here without each and every one of you guys. Now, for this 5,000 subscriber video, I'm going to be doing a Q&A, as you probably saw in the title. The recording that you're watching right now is me walking through and just hanging out on the new server that I started, Inspire MC. It's just the Disneyland map that I've been building on my channel. It's got working rides, NPCs, characters. It's got some currency set up. I'll put the IP in the description below. Both Java and Bedrock players can play on it. So that's pretty cool. I'll see you guys on that server, but let's get into this Q&A. Alright, so the first question comes from Sith Kids on YouTube. He asks, how long have you spent on your worlds, Las Vegas, Disneyland, etc.? And this is something that I myself am curious about. I think about it a lot because if you don't know, in Minecraft, there's a section for statistics, and in it, it tells you how much time you've played on each world, and sometimes for worlds it works, but if you have worlds going for a long period of time, like I have with Disneyland and Las Vegas, it resets a lot of times for some reason, so it's reset a lot for me. So like, for example, my Las Vegas world says that I have 3 days of playtime, which would be 72 hours, but that is absolutely not true. I have not played for only 72 hours on that world. It's been upwards of probably like 700 hours maybe in Las Vegas. Disneyland too, probably closer to 1,000 for Disneyland. My SoFi Stadium map, that was probably about 100 hours. The White House, probably close to 100 hours in that map. So yeah, a lot of time in all these maps, but I have all the cool things to show for it, so it's worth it. Alright, next question comes from the Ghost of Boxes. He asks, what world are you currently most proud of? And I guess Marino reigns supreme also asks a similar question, what are your favorite Minecraft builds you've done over the years? That is another difficult question to answer because I'm proud of different worlds for different reasons. I guess we'll just go down the list. The world that I'm most proud of, just overall, I honestly don't think there's one that I'm most proud of. But for example, like, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you remember the airship video, the big giant medieval airship. I'm really proud of that one because that's a build that was completely custom. I didn't go off of any blueprints or anything. I just built that all myself off from my imagination. So that is what I'm most proud of in that sense, is that map. But also, if you want to think about it, like, a lot of my worlds, pretty much all of my worlds are unfinished. Like, Disneyland's not finished, Las Vegas isn't finished, the White House isn't finished, but one map that is finished is SoFi Stadium. So that map is 100% done. So I'm proud of that map for being 100% done and looking super awesome at the same time. And even one more, the map that I'm most proud of for the most detail is probably the St. Peter's Basilica that I built recently. That map looks super cool and it's super detailed, so in that sense, that's the map that I'm most proud of for having the most detail. But again, I don't think I could combine everything and put them together and tell you which map is my overall favorite. My closest guess would be either Las Vegas or Disneyland, just because I put so much time into both of them, but I couldn't narrow it down to one or the other. Simphil_ asks, what are some tips you could give to people who are doing other large-scale one-to-one projects similar to Disneyland? I get asked this question a bit by people, and I have a video on my channel showing how I build my build. It was a Disneyland video, and I showed my process, and pretty much a big tip I could give to you is to use Google Earth and to use the ruler tool to obviously get as close of a measurement to a real life build as possible. That's my biggest tip. That'll make your life a whole lot easier. Another tip I would give you is to take breaks. Don't work on a massive build for 4 days straight because you'll get burnt out really quickly and you'll not want to work on it for 2 months. You won't come back to it for a while. I know because I've done that countless amounts of times. I still do it because it's fun, but that's besides the point. If you want to get something done, take breaks. Make sure to take breaks in between. Don't just bust it all out at once, because if it's a really large scale project, you won't be able to get it done in, a single session. You're gonna get burnt out. Alright, next question from the Animation Station. Have you ever thought about building Disney California Adventure? Yes, I have thought about building Disney California Adventure, and I am going to be building it once Disneyland is complete. I've decided for myself that I'm going to be building all of Disneyland, all of California Adventure, all of Downtown Disney, and probably all of the resorts as well. My goal in the end is the entire property, so yeah, you have that to look forward to over the next 10 years or however long it takes. But yeah, next question from One Crazy MC. What is your best experience being on YouTube? My best experience being on YouTube overall, I would say, is the comments and the interactions that I get with my subscribers and viewers, because I don't know, it's just really cool reading all the comments of people appreciating all of my videos and showing the love. It doesn't really get any better than that, so yeah, it's you guys. Alright, Jason the G asks, even though you're recreating Disneyland, is it your favorite theme park compared to other theme parks, such as Islands of Adventure or Disney Sea? I like Disneyland because it's famous for its iconic rides, I guess you would say, like Splash Mountain, Space Mountain are super iconic rides. I think it's also famous and popular for the ride theming, and how good it does the theming and the rides and the lands and everything. But one problem I have with Disneyland is that it doesn't really appeal to like thrill seekers and stuff. All the rides are pretty much family oriented, other than a few like Mission Breakout or the Incredicoaster. And in that, I would probably say, because of that, my favorite theme park is probably Islands of Adventure in Orlando, just because it has the theming, the immersive theming that Disney has. It's got all the cool lands, the Marvel land, the Jurassic Park land, Harry Potter land. It's got all these cool lands with immersive ride theming and everything. But it also has really thrilling rides too, like the Incredible Hulk coaster. It's got the new Velocicoaster, multiple really big roller coasters that are pretty thrilling, I would say. A lot more thrilling than anything you'll see in Disneyland. And for that reason, I think that, yeah, Islands of Adventure is probably my favorite theme park. For the type of rides, at least. I think Disneyland's still the best at theming and being iconic and stuff like that. Well, that is pretty much all the questions that I was asked on YouTube. So that is pretty much going to do this video. One more time, thank you guys so much for the 5,000 subscribers. That's a pretty big number. Not very easy to do that. So thank you guys very much again. And once again, go check out my server. Adding new stuff there all the time. We're having a good time. We're having a good time on the server. So go check it out. And once again, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next video on my channel, whatever that might be. Tell me down in the comments. Give me some suggestions. But until the next video, guys, have a great day and goodbye.